I have the first functional test of the Nerf Arduino thing. I'm still waiting for the cables, but I had some spares laying around from a BK1 and they are the same type. So I connected one as an output and one as an input to an LED and a switch, just for testing basic MCU functionality, and it's working. And that's a good sign. I also tested the power supply, which is here, which gives out 5 volts consistently. Then next I'm gonna test the voltage measurement, which is here. So there's a MOSFET, and with a digital output I can switch on the measuring and then switch it off, so I will not be wasting battery all the time measuring the battery voltage. So I will maybe every 30 seconds measure the voltage and then give an alarm if the threshold is met. Then I need to solder on the MOSFETs and diodes, like the flyback diodes, and I also have to solder on the whole switches. At the moment it looks very funky because I have my changes for the next time, and the first one is I break out the ISP, because I need the ISP for the first boot to burn the bootloader, and I did not think of that, so I did not break out the ISP pins. So I have to go everywhere on the board to find the right I/O with all those kind of clippers and stuff, and that sucks. And I can program it like that, because this little header right there will be used for programming with one of those, like put them on there and then program and then take it off. This is the second change. I'm gonna change the microcontrolling unit from a Atmel 328, which does not have native support for USB. You can see here is the same chip that is on this driver, just integrated into the board. And there is an Atmel, like it's basically the same as the 328P, but it has a native USB, so I can connect it directly to a USB port, and then I will add an USB-C port here to make it easier to program. Also, I'm gonna add some lids, because I have no idea if this thing is working or not, except for like some test stuff. But it would be nice to just have a little LED I could kind of just a sign of life, so I wasn't sure if I killed the board or what happens, so I'm gonna add a LED. Then I'm gonna fold the supply and voltage measuring to the underside. So if I take all of this right here, like the measuring and the buck converter, and I can put it on the underside where the MOSFETs are, then I can make the board a bit smaller, which is also a nice goal. So that's for version 2, but I have 10 of those PCBs and they seem to be working fine. I'm still waiting for those headers and for some cables, so I will test those thoroughly and then we'll see. Yeah, now I just like hacked up some blink sketch with a switch just to test if the controller is even